But Kamala Bhaskar, that's the question then. The question that we're also asking here on Headlines today. The fact that, fact remains, is Pakistan really in control of its nuclear weapons? That's one aspect of the story. The other being, as far as this entire policy on terror is concerned, obviously that needs a big look into, given what we're seeing happening to weapons in the country.
Nita, at this stage, I would not really, flash the amber light as far as Pakistan's nuclear assets are concerned. Okay. It is true, and I think Mariana made this point very, properly, that over the last year, the attacks against Pakistani bases have increased. Karachi is a very good example. The way in which Abbottabad had been done is also indicative of many grey areas in how Pakistan is able to monitor or wants to monitor its own assets. And today we have Tamra. But the nature of the nuclear capability being what it is, I would not draw a direct inference. But where I would definitely exude concern, particularly from an Indian perspective, is that about a month ago, we had a report from Pakistan that fairly senior army officers were taken into custody for very close links with the right wing. And this, of course, is a euphemism for groups that have terrorist linkages. Yes. And one of them was a brigadier. Now, you have the same pattern in Karachi, which is the involvement of those within the system. I think, to me as an analyst, that is really of greater concern. And the fact that when the spiral of violence increases in Pakistan, the possibility that it could have a backlash or a spillover as far as India is concerned is something that we are familiar with. So to that extent, I think this inside element within the Pakistani security establishment is something that I would urge needs to be monitored very carefully. But on the nuclear, I would still be a little less concerned, saying that this is not a direct link with the fact that Pakistan's nuclear assets are now very secure.
The larger concern, like Commodore Bhaskar is saying, is that perhaps the lines are blurring. Was this an inside job as well? Was there some connection, some link which actually helped the terrorists in this attack on the airbase as well? We'll try and continue tracking reactions, developments. Of course, there will be a full-fledged inquiry investigation as well. Commodore Bhaskar, for the moment, thanks very much for joining us.